Okay, everyone, good evening. Sorry for the delay start to Sprint 2. We were originally supposed to kick off on the 15th, but couldn't get everyone together until today because of clashing schedules. Let's get started. Today's focus is Epic 2 Application Management, covering US 201, US 202, and US 203. Let's go one by one. Nora, please go first.
Okay, thank you, Rafi. So, for Sprint 2, I've confirmed with the team that we're focusing on Epic 2, which is application management. The user stories selected are US 201, which is submit scholarship application online, US 202, which is upload supporting documents, and lastly is US 203, which is track application status. I've also prepared the Sprint 2 report template. For today, I will monitor task assignments in Taiga and start filling in the sprint overview as well as the epic prioritization sections of the report. For the blockers, I think the main blockers honestly was just getting this kickoff meeting scheduled because I feel like we lost a few days at the start of the spring trying to find a time that worked for everyone. But going forward, I think we need to lock in our stand-up times early. And I guess that's all for me. We can continue with Faustina.
Okay, thank you, Nara. For me, I've reviewed the tasks assigned to me for Sprint 2, which are creating the user flow and wireframes for the application form, document upload, and also the status tracker. And for today, I will start with the user flow for US 201, mapping out how a student goes from selecting a scholarship to submitting their application. And for the blockers, there are no blockers with the actual task, but like Nora said, just the scheduling delay getting us to this point. But I'm ready to start now though. Maybe Fabian can go next.
Okay, I've looked at the task list for Sprint 2, front-end mockup for the application form, file upload, and status tracker. For today, I will wait for hosting a wireframe for US 201 and start preparing my Google Stage workspace in the meantime. For blockers, same as everyone, the scheduling class delayed our start by a few days. I also still have another group project running this week, so I might be slower on some days. But I'll do my best to catch up since we lost time already. Next, Adityo.
Okay, hello everyone. So I've outlined the documentation structure for user story 201, 202, and 203 in Google Docs. But for today, I'll start documenting the application, entity data structure, and the submission logic flow for user story 201. And for blockers, actually I don't find any blockers on my task side, just the late start like everyone mentioned. Since we only have a short window left, I'll try to move quickly through the documentations. Okay, so that's all from me, Rafi.
I've set up Sprint 2 in Taiga, created the sprint, moved US 201, US 202, and US 203 in, and created all the tasks with assignments. Today I'll start the design layout for the application form and take our first task board and burn down screenshots. Blockers. Our biggest blocker this sprint has clearly been scheduling. We couldn't find a common time to kick off until today, the 18th, which means we've already used up part of our sprint window. Since we're now compressed into basically 2 days before the sprint ends, I think we need to move fast and stay extra responsive in the group chat for updates. Alright, I know we're starting later than planned, but let's stay focused and push through these last couple of days. Everyone knows their tasks. Let's get moving. I'll check in with everyone in the chat throughout the day. See you all tomorrow for our next stand up.